Good morning, class. How are you all feeling today? Fine? Wow, that's so nice. And what's the day today? Which day of the week is today? Today is week day 3 of which week? Week 3. Now, this is your third week, and day is also third, right? All of you, are you ready to study your literacy? Yes, excited. Hmm? Good. You all are excited to study? That's so nice. I'm so happy for you all. That's very good that you all want to study. And remember what I told you yesterday? That why do you study literacy? Why do you study English? Yes, correct. Because it's very important for you in your life, right? Because language, English language especially, is everywhere. Wherever you go, wherever you travel, like in your life, in your later life, when you are going to go in your practical life, that time also English language is very important for college, for university, for any type of job that you are going to do in future. Everywhere language is needed, right? It's not only that in writing you will be needing language. In speaking also you will be needing language. Yes? That's so nice. Now before starting the lesson, I want to tell you something which is very important for you all. Remember, I have told you that all these videos that I show you in your literacy class, in your science class, they are all made by Edward School, right? They are all our school videos. We have made those videos, right? So please go on the website and watch those videos. It's not only that you will watch, please subscribe those videos also. There is a small thing written on the right side, which is a thumbs up also, and a subscribe is also written. Subscribe those videos and like those videos, please. Okay, children? All right, that's very good. Okay, now coming back to your lesson, what you have done yesterday in the class. Can anybody of you tell me what was the topic that we did yesterday? Yes, correct. We did about on the beach, right? That is the third unit, right? And what actually we learned yesterday? Yes, Alia, we learned very good. Good job. I'm so happy for you, Alia. That's very nice. We learned that how pictures helps us to comprehend, right? To comprehend the text, right? Correct. And we have, like I have asked you to describe the picture, to describe what is happening, right? So by looking at the picture, it helps you to understand, to grasp the idea. This is what we did yesterday. Good job. Now today what we are going to learn, we are going to learn today about grammar, something related to grammar. And what is that? That is punctuation marks, right? Punctuation marks are very important. It's very important part of your grammar. Now, what are punctuation marks? I'll show you a video. Again, that video is our own video. We have made it. Please go on the website, watch that video, subscribe it, and like it also. Okay? So there you go. I'll play that video for you. Be ready to look at the video very carefully. Listen to it. 1, 2, 3, start. Use of capital letter and full stop. Now what is this? An apple is red. Now it starts with capital letter, ends with a full stop. Full stop is used to complete the sentence. Now watch this. Do you like pizza? Again, it starts with capital letter, but is it ending with a full stop? No. It's ending with a question mark. There is a monster. Starts with capital letter, ends with exclamation mark. This denotes the feeling. I love eating cupcakes, strawberry. cookies. And burger starts with capital letter, ends with a full stop. Comma is a separator for a pause between sentences. Now this was all about the video that you have seen. Now tell me, children, what is actually you are learning today? Correct, you are learning about punctuation, and especially we are learning capital letter and full stop. When to use capital letter and full stop. When do you use, children, capital letter and full stop? Come on, tell me that. When you start a sentence. Wow, good. When you start a sentence, you always starts with a capital letter and ends that sentence with a full stop. Okay? Always remember. But is it necessary that all the sentences are going to have full stop at the end? No. If there is a question, then you are going to put a question mark. Now, see, this is a full stop and this is a question mark. This is a full stop. This is a question mark. Okay? And you always start a sentence with a capital letter. Now, there is a presentation I'm going to show you. I'm going to read it with you and explain it also. Okay? Now, look here. It's about punctuation marks. The girl is telling you about punctuation marks. Now, let's start. Now, what are punctuation? The marks such as full stop, comma, brackets used in writing to separate sentences and their elements and to clarify the meaning. Now, full stop. Full stop is also called period. Now, what is a period? Period is actually used in American English. Okay, it's also called full stop and a period. A period you call it in American English, and it is used to mark the end of a sentence that is a complete statement. Like my name is Beth. What is my name? My name is Beth. Now, only till here today we are going to do. I'm not going to go in detail about the punctuation. Later on, when we will gradually go to other units, you will be learning about more punctuation marks, right? But today what we are learning, today we are just learning about capital letter and full stop. Now suppose I'm saying that I like to eat banana every day. So what is the first letter here? I. And I is also written with a capital letter. But if I comes in between a sentence, then always remember, children, that it is always written with capital letter, like this I and this I. Now this is wrong and this is correct. I is always written with capital letter. Always remember, whenever you are writing in a sentence, whether I comes in the beginning of the sentence or whether it comes at the end of the sentence, it's always written with capital letter. Always remember this, children, please. I, because I represents yourself. I represents me. It represents yourself. So it's always written with capital letter. Whether it is coming in the beginning of the sentence or whether it is coming at in the middle of the sentence. It's always written with capital letter. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? So when you start a sentence, you start with capital letter and you end a sentence with a full stop or a period. But if an I comes in the middle of the sentence also, that time also you are going to write it with capital letter. Always remember, this I is wrong. You cannot write this I in the sentence, whether it is starting or in the middle. Always write like this. Okay, so this is your main thing that we are going to learn today, that we always about the capital letter and full stop and how to use I in a sentence. Is it clear, class? Yes, very good. Now, if you have your people's book with you, kindly take it out and I'm going to tell you about the page which what you have to do. Now, if you open page number 21, which page? 21 of your people's book. There you will find it's telling you about capital I. It says that when we write about ourselves, we use a capital I. Okay? Like I like ice cream. I on its own is always a capital letter. I always on its own is always a capital letter like I have told you just now. Okay, understood? Now, I want you to do part A, that is read the sentences and write it correctly. Okay, now I'm going to give you 2 minutes, 3 minutes time to do this work and remember to use your classroom rules which I have told you that you have to listen to your teacher's instructions. And my instructions are you have to complete this task in 3 minutes. Okay? So please do that work in 3 minutes only. Now, 1, 2, 3, your time starts now. Time is up. Time is up, class. Okay. Have you all finished? Yes? Good. Okay, now tell me what you have done to the first sentence, starting from Alia. I feel hot. What you have written? I with a capital letter, very good. And you have ended with a full stop. Great job, Alia. I'm so happy for you. Good. Okay, now second sentence, Neha. I build a sandcastle. How have you written? Very good. You have started the sentence with capital I and ended it with a full stop. Wow, that's great. I'm so happy for you, Neha. Okay, the third one is now Amir's turn. I I see a red ship. Again, very good. You have started a sentence with capital letter, ended with a full stop. Good job. Now, what about the last one? I go to the shop. Again, you start with a capital letter, end it with a full stop. Wow, I'm so happy for my class. They are excellent children. Wow, great job. That means that you have understood, excuse me, when to use how to use I and when to use capital letters and full stop is clear in your minds, right? Yes or no? Now I'll be showing you some flashcards of some sentences written and you are going to tell me what is the mistake in the sentence. Is it correct or is it not correct? Okay? Now, starting from the first one, my brother is cute. Now, is it correct sentence? No. What is wrong here? Yes. What is wrong here? This, this M should be capital and here last should be a full stop, right? Correct. Good job. Okay. Now the next sentence. What is your name? What is wrong here? W. A W should be capital and what should I write at the end of the sentence? Here, a question mark. What is your name? A question mark. Okay. Okay, now the last one. I love to play. Again, I here should be capital. Yes. I and what should I write at the end? Again, a full stop. Is it correct now? I love to play. Yes, it's correct. Good job. Very good class. I'm so happy for you all. That was very nice. Okay, that means you know how to find a mistake in a sentence and how to write a sentence, a complete sentence starting with a capital letter ending with a full stop. Now remember class, if you are writing something and if your writing is all very good, everything is correct, but if you have not used the punctuation correctly, you are not going to get marks in that. Because in English, grammar takes a very important part. If your text is correct, everything is correct, whatever you have written, but your punctuation is wrong. Like you have written I with with small I, or you haven't started the sentence with a capital letter, or you have not put full stop or a question mark at the end of a sentence, you will not get marks. So this is very important. Please keep this in your minds that you always start a sentence with capital letter and ends with a full stop. Sometimes it happens that there is a certain name or certain name of any person, important person, or you can say a name of any country, city, or town, or any other name. Some special names are there in the sentence. Then you write that sentence, you start that word with capital letter. Like if I say that my school name is Edward, right? So Edward is the name of your school, right? Yes or no? So that name you will start with a capital letter. Or suppose if you say my father's name is Ali. So you are talking about a particular name. So that name is always written with capital letter. Don't you people write your name starting with a capital letter? Yes? Yes. In that way only, whenever there is a name in the sentence, that time also you are going to write that name with capital letter. Okay? Otherwise, you start a sentence with a capital letter, end it with a full stop. But if there is some name of a person, name of a place or a thing or an animal, you write that name with capital letter. Okay? I hope this is clear. Very much clear to you now. Yes? Very good. I'll be posting your homework on your portal and that will be related to your this workbook page. Do your homework yourself, and if you don't understand anything, leave it. Okay? Leave that work and ask me the next day. I will explain you. But please, you have to do your homework yourself. And don't forget to watch the Edward videos and subscribe them also. Right? Okay. Now, what we have done today in the class, can you wrap up the lesson in one sentence? How you will wrap up the lesson in one sentence? I want only one sentence. Yes, Alia? Very good. Good job. We have learned about punctuation marks. Any other? Yes, Neha, how will you just wrap up your lesson in one sentence? We have learned about capital letters. Very good. Okay, yes, Amir. We have learned about capital I. When to, or you can say we have learned how to use I. Very good, very good. Or how to write I. Right? We have used how to write I with always you write with capital letter. Good job, class. So I hope you have understood and everything is very much clear in your minds and you will do as I said. Yes? Great. Okay, now see you in your science lesson. Bye, children.